Have you ever wondered why motivation never seems to last? One day you feel unstoppable. You wake up early, you make plans, you dream big. You tell yourself, this time I'm really going to change. But then, a week passes, a few days pass, sometimes just a single morning passes, and suddenly that fire inside you goes quiet again. It's a painful cycle, and for many people it becomes a story they repeat for years. They try, they fail, they try again, they fail again, and eventually they start to believe something must be wrong with them. But what if the problem isn't you at all? What if motivation was never meant to be something you force or something you chase from the outside? Today I want to take you on a journey inward, deeper than strategy, deeper than habits, deeper than discipline. A journey to the place where real motivation begins. The calling you within. Hello everyone, I'm Uzi. Today let's explore Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist to discover where motivation truly comes from. The Restless Traveler. There's an old story about a young traveler who wandered across deserts and mountains in search of motivation. He believed that somewhere in the world, someone held the secret to lasting inspiration. He met warriors who told him, push harder, strength is everything. He met monks who told him, master your mind, control is everything. He met merchants who told him, make money, success is everything. And he met scholars who told him, learn more, knowledge is everything. The traveler tried all of it. He trained, he disciplined himself, he studied, he worked. And for a moment, motivation came to him. But only for a moment. Soon the spark faded, and he found himself exhausted, confused, and ashamed that nothing seemed to work for long. One night, under a quiet sky filled with stars, the traveler sat alone by a dying fire, and beside him appeared an old shepherd, calm and unbothered by the cold desert wind. The shepherd looked at him and said, "You look like someone who has been searching for a long time." The traveler nodded. "I'm searching for motivation. Everyone tells me something different. Everyone says they know the secret, but nothing stays, nothing lasts." The shepherd smiled gently. "That's because you've been looking in the wrong place." The traveler frowned. "What do you mean?" And the shepherd answered, "You're searching for a fire that someone else can give you, instead of lighting the fire that already waits within you." The real source of motivation. Most people believe motivation is something external, a video, a quote, a reward, a fear, a deadline, something outside of them giving them energy. But external motivation is like caffeine. It wakes you up quickly and fades just as quickly. True motivation, the kind that stays through storms, through doubt, through setbacks, comes from something much deeper. Clarity of purpose, not pressure, not fear, not comparison, but clarity. When you know deeply, intimately why you're doing something, your energy doesn't come from trying to force yourself forward. It comes from your soul pulling you towards something that matters. This is why people can work for years, even decades, toward a dream. It's not discipline alone, it's alignment. Alignment between what they want, who they are, what they feel called to do, and the life they're trying to build. If these things do not align, motivation collapses every time, without exception. The shepherd told the traveler, "You do not lose motivation because you are weak. You lose motivation because you are walking a path that does not belong to you." The traveler looked at him surprised. "How can a path not belong to me? I chose it." The shepherd shook his head. "No, the world chose it for you. People chose it for you. Expectations chose it for you." Then he pointed to the traveler's chest. "But this, your heart, knows the path that is truly yours." And in that moment, the traveler felt something shift. Not a loud revelation, Not a sudden awakening, but a quiet recognition, a whisper he had ignored for years. Silence and the inner voice. The shepherd invited the traveler to sit in silence, not to meditate, not to think, just to listen. At first, the traveler heard nothing but the wind. Then he heard his thoughts, loud, restless, chaotic. But as time passed, the noise softened, the pressure faded, and a gentle space opened within him. In that space, he felt something he had forgotten, a small, persistent longing, a dream he once had when he was younger, before the world told him who he should be, before fear taught him to stay safe, before expectations shaped his choices, a dream that made him feel alive. It wasn't logical, it wasn't guaranteed, it wasn't the smart choice, but it was his. The shepherd watched his expression change and said, "That feeling you're remembering, that's the voice you've been searching for." And the traveler whispered almost in disbelief, "All this time, I thought I needed motivation, but what I really needed was to listen." The calling. Your inner calling is not loud. It doesn't scream. It doesn't demand attention. It doesn't threaten you with failure or shame. It simply whispers, "This is who you are. This is what you're meant to do." The calling feels like excitement mixed with fear, curiosity mixed with uncertainty, a spark you can't ignore, a dream that keeps returning. This calling is your compass, your direction, your North Star. And when you walk toward it, even slowly, even imperfectly, you unlock a form of motivation the world cannot give you. A motivation that renews itself. A motivation that carries you through difficulty. A motivation that doesn't fade with time. Because it's not borrowed, it's not forced. It comes from the deepest, most authentic part of you. The shepherd said to the traveler, "When you follow your calling, you don't chase motivation. Motivation walks with you." The return to yourself. And so the traveler finally understood. Motivation was never lost. It was buried. Beneath expectations, beneath fear, beneath the noise of the world, he didn't need a mentor or a master or a miracle. He needed a conversation with himself. And maybe so do you. Your dream is not random. Your desire is not an accident. The life you imagine in your quiet moments is not a fantasy. It's a message, a calling, a direction only you can follow. And when you take the first step, even a small one, the world shifts, doors open. Energy returns. Motivation awakens. You will no longer ask, "How do I stay motivated?" Because when your soul leads, motivation follows, always. If this touched something inside you, consider taking one small step today, one action that aligns with the quiet voice within. Leave a comment to share what that step might be. I'd love to hear your journey.